I served for 5 years in the Nahal Brigade. All those experiences continue to impact my life after I finished my army service, to a point where the quality of life that I had was not that high. We call it here like the invisible injury. It's hard to grasp, to understand how it affects. I mean, my parents had a hard time understanding it too. I mean, Ma, Dudu. A big problem for treatment to be effective in Israel is the culture of which I'm a male. I'm not supposed to talk about feelings and emotions. My therapist asked me if I wanted to be part of a pilot program. I said, what kind of pilot program? Then she said, you would get a dog in this pilot program. I said, oh, okay, yes, sign me up for that.
Before the PTSD program, all the dogs were guide dogs for the blind or emotional support dogs for autistic kids. We wanted to do more. We wanted to give out trained dogs, not only guide dogs, but now service dogs.
I didn't know that in Israel, which is a very war-affected society, I didn't know there was this option. People always think that I'm blind, that I have a problem with my sight.
PTSD dogs are quite new in Israel. It's been going on for many years in the world, mostly in America. And yes, the people of Israel, they know more about the guide dogs for the blind, less for the PTSD dogs.
Ruby is an angel that is 3.5 years old. She is trained to help me with PTSD. Since she joined my life, I almost don't have any nightmares. She guards me at night, so it puts my mind at ease.
The role of a PTSD dog is to, first of all, is to be a friend. And the second thing is to interact or interfere in case of an anxiety attack or a panic attack. It could be a nightmare. So the dog's role is to see the early symptoms of the anxiety attack and to interfere and interact by jumping on the person or licking his face.
She is responsible for at least 50% of me smiling, which is a lot. Look at her, I mean, look at her. How you cannot smile, you know. She is loveful. So each new person that comes, you know, into my home, she is really inviting. So they all talk about how lucky I am.
The thing that I like most is obviously working with dogs and people together to see the effect the dogs have on the people and how they rehabilitate them and bring them back to society. That's very, very rewarding.
Today I run a startup in education. My partners know about my PTSD is actually part of our business plan, and Ruby helps me to keep it together.